everybody, ViewMasters Reactions here, and this is going to be episode 6 of the Umbrella Academy. This one is going to be the full reaction, the watch along, where you sync up your Netflix over here, 3, 2, 1 countdown, and you watch it with me. There's no audio, no video. It's all your Netflix. If you guys notice, I had to re-edit 3 and 4. I said I thought I figured it out, and I kind of did, but there is a slight thing I had to change. I'm not going to say it anymore, just in case the people banning watch and are taking my clues to like ban me or something. All I know is they're all working now. So right now, you can see full reactions of episode 1 through now 6 when this is out. And you could see the abridged reactions with just the clips that are like 10 to 20 minutes long each. And I'm up to episode 4 of that. Now that I'm back from this little trip I took and I've got it figured out, I could do episode 5 this week and I'll catch up eventually. These little Care Bears behind me, I'm going to do a video on everything I did at Monster Mania, all the stuff I bought. I bought tons of stuff. I'm looking at it right now. 1, 2, 3. There's like at least 8 awesome things I bought at Monster Mania. Really cool stuff. If you guys are into those kind of videos, I'm going to do it in a separate video. I just figured if any of you saw behind me, there is a guy at Monster Mania that made horrific Care Bears. He literally takes the actual Care Bears. I'm not going to get him and bring them over now because I'm going to actually show them in an actual video with everything else. I'm going to make a mashup video. Here, that's Champ Bear, Bright Heart Raccoon. I have both of these since I was a kid. These aren't the ones I own. I have the originals up in the attic. I'm going to eventually find them and compare the two just for fun. But these were like 2 of my favorite Care Bears growing up. I was very big with Care Bears. The guy at the convention makes them, sells them, turns them into horrific things. Like if you see, I don't know if you could tell very much, you'll see in the real video if you're interested, but it's Champ Bear being eaten by a face hugger from Alien. Legit face hugger, licensed toy and everything all the way down its side. And this one is Bright Heart Raccoon turned into a violent werewolf. So if you got interest in that and other things I did and bought at Monster Mania, then check out that video. It should be posted later today or tomorrow. But right now we're on episode 6, full reaction. I'm not going to go really big into the episode, but the last we saw 3 huge things. Number 5 got met up by the handler, made a deal with her, and teleported out of there. Vanya is not taking her medication, so she had like somewhat of a spirit or entity come out of her, and it went up in Leonard's attic, who I said was no good this whole time. And in his attic, he had Reginald's diary and the body of, I at first I wasn't clear on who it was, but then people told me, and I figured it out in the edit before they told me, but thank you for telling me in case I didn't, that it was the girl who was in the first chair at the violin stuff. The only reason to kill that girl would be because she was mean to Vanya and he wanted Vanya to get upgraded to the first chair. So based on that, I don't know if he means her harm, but regardless, people like that are no good. Even if right now he doesn't mean her harm, it is not good to murder somebody so someone you love could get up a notch or like move up in the ranks. Then the entity flew out of Leonard's window all the way to the Umbrella Academy, where we saw Pogo reactivate Mother. He said, "Do you know who did this?" And she said, "Yes," and that's how it ended. So 3 huge things at the end of the episode. No sense of going back through the whole episode. I'll do that in a review or something. I'll group a bunch together. Now that I've got everything figured out, I'm not getting bans left and right. I have time to do reviews and stuff like that. So we're just going to jump into this one, guys. Full reaction. And we got 3, 2, 1, click. And I'm going to give you 5 seconds, guys, to tag up. As soon as it says Netflix originals, whatever, that's it. And we're going to cut it. Boom. Here we go, guys. So we're going to see Klaus. Is he just going to appear or he's already... Yep, boom. Awesome. It's going to be Klaus's story. So this is pre-PTSD Klaus. Very. I am impressed with the visual effects. That's the guy. That is obviously the guy in the picture that he was crying about. He made a reference to meeting somebody or missing somebody, I believe. I'm going to center myself, guys, so I can enjoy this more. Sorry, I'm bopping up and down. This is so cool. This is like Klaus's time to live. Like, Klaus must love it there. Drugs and sex and rock and roll. Another example of great music that ruins editing. Now, I'm wondering if he contributed to that guy's death or he left because he died. Maybe he was going to stay and then the guy died and he bailed. And did he just dump his drugs? Is he trying to stay straight? You guys saw it? Well, that's right. They know he could teleport. Everyone died. Not just you guys, everyone died. Does that have a meaning or is that just for effect? Like, did Ben the ghost knock the umbrella down or was that just for us to get like a nice little effect? Did they just get a new one? Like, what happened? Because she made a deal. He's going to his donut lady. Go on to your donut lady. Watch, it's like, is Hazel out of the room? New mission. If it says that, I'll cry. Okay, I was all along those lines, but I didn't think it'd say to kill him. Why do they want Hazel dead? Is Hazel responsible for shooting Dolores? I love her from Grey's Anatomy. I used to watch that. I haven't watched it in years. I stopped right before no spoilers. I've never seen her not a redhead though. Even in the other things, she was a redhead, so it's weird. The briefcase room. Interesting. Did he? Is he the one sending those tubes? I'm wondering if number five sent those tubes and we'll see it in a flashback. That's so weird. Is that the Hindenburg? Does he have to go and stop like the? No, because they're not allowed to stop things. So he's what is somebody trying to prevent the Hindenburg explosion, and he's got to make sure it happens. And why is that guy so creepy? I feel like he sabotaged the canister thing and made Cha-Cha think she's got to kill Hazel. Like, this is your partner for. She's probably been partners with him forever because they were talking about all the things they did. So now she just like has to accept that a written thing means she has to kill him. I'd be like, not until someone personally tells me. Sorry. Sorry, guys. So creepy. Sorry, guys. We're all family now if you're watching these. And we're on episode six, so I'm going to drink a monster on camera. I feel bad because she's acting a happy like a happy person should when they find somebody, but why would she choose him with all the shit he did? I mean, that's kind of mean of Reginald. Like, you don't have to tell her she's got powers, but at least include her. He even made little action figures and everything, and she's always excluded. Honestly, you can't get mad at your family when you're letting Leonard the friggin' scumbag around. Like, how you could you be so naive about this? The guy who has got the writing on the wall, and your family, you're like, but I draw the line there. I mean, it's a little annoying. And they were just like, yeah, okay. Why would you take one of the little action figures? He's going through. He's going through withdrawal. I don't think Allison wants. But wait, I mean, like, what are they thinking though? The world's gonna end unless they just don't believe five. But see, they already changed everything because if she flies to LA, then she won't be at the academy to die. So things are already changed. The frig is that sound? She's angry and she's rocking the whole street. Dark Phoenix. She is more powerful than well, no, Dark Phoenix is powerful. She's like a combination of Magneto and Dark Phoenix. So her anger was making it rain and storm and rock the cars and bent all the street posts. And after everything she's seen in her life, she's like, it was just like that. Yeah, all the streetlights were just bent. I love Ellen Page as an actress, but her character is getting really annoying from everything from Leonard to like just, I don't know. She comes off like very naive. This reminds me of Tropic Thunder, where Jack Black was like, "You got to tie me to a tree, and no matter what I say, don't let me out." That is a one sentence letter. That was a one sentence letter. I guarantee you that's the one that said you must execute Hazel. He is going to swipe it right now, and it was him that made Cha Cha think that. Or I could be completely wrong, but that's got to be where this is going. Who would just. And Cha Cha would be crazy to not at least get it authorized before she does it. Who the hell's Carl Weber? Look at the lady shaking. They're like celebrating the fact that they kept the Hindenburg blowing up. That guy reminds me of like the Where's My Stapler guy from Office Space. I hope it's Steve Gutenberg. And Steve, I just met him at Monster Mania. Steve Gutenberg was there, and I got a picture of him, and I hope he's in this, and that's just completely random. I just feel bad for Carl Weber. He's just a butcher. They're going to murder a helpless butcher. What is happening? Oh, I thought she was standing up. What? I've never heard that word in my life. I like her tattoos on her ankles. That's creepy that she looked in the stall. I'm assuming she was signaling that she didn't, that she knew he wasn't using the bathroom. But what if he is taking a crap? You don't look over the stall. Bad form, lady. But I still like her. She's turning out to be a lovable character in this as well. Is she going to take him out to the woods like Old Yeller and just put him down? I still don't think it's a real mission. I think that if she just kills him, I like Hazel. I'm just going on a rant here. I'm not even finishing sentences. You can't just assume they just take the word of the letter to 100%. If it was my friend, I'd be like, guys, I need to confirm this because that's crazy. They were literally in the room with Klaus talking about how they did like hundreds of cases together. Does he know? He knows. Why are you going to kill me? He wants to be with the little donut lady. I hope she doesn't really shoot him. They just made what sounded like a gunshot, but I don't think it was. And if it was, then she shot to the side of him. My God, I thought she really killed him for a second. That she played, she looked sad. I thought she just did it. Donuts. Now, did he know she was gonna, and she told him what was going on? Because he's acting pretty nice if she did. Like he was that close to dying. Like he was a second away from a gunshot to the head. Come with me. Under the floor, under the rug. It's literally under the rug. Now, what's the deal with the moon? Is it something like I originally said I thought it was an antidote for Luther's jacked monster freak body, but there's got to be some huge importance with the moon for Luther to be up there. I think he said 4 years, 5 years. He's up there for a long time. Tell me it was just a. Tell me, tell me it was like a fake mission. It had no meaning. 4 years. So he just made up a fake mission to keep him at bay and like go away. No, that's not what he did either. He probably did it to protect him. That sucks though. Imagining 4 years of your life just wasted for nothing, just like no meaning whatsoever, and you thought you served a purpose. It's not because he didn't trust him or because he didn't believe in him. It's probably to protect him from something. But not for nothing, Luther was so self conscious about his body. Maybe he preferred it because he didn't get to see people. He didn't have to deal with people. His family abandoned him. His father, like everything went to shit. Flashback of Allison and Luther. I love that building. I wonder if there's actually a place like that, like with the globe on top and stuff. It looks so cool. Like each part of the house is completely different from it. Like now they're in like a greenhouse on the roof. She sounds very British. Allison doesn't sound that British. They have a very cute relationship. They obviously very much love each other. Something bad happened though. Oh, but what's the H? It's AH, right? Allison H. Am I supposed to know her last name, or is that like is it their adopted names? Oh, she was faking a British accent. Okay, better. I was going to say, why is she so British? She was faking it because now she's speaking English. Like, not, she was speaking English before. She has a regular accent. Or a American accent, I should say. Oh, that's sad. Something bad had to have happened because they really liked each other. And Luther is emotionally damaged. It's restricted for Saturday from noon to half past, so they get 30 minutes a week to play. That's great. It's literally like Jack Black. And he got some pretty graphic sayings in that one. Oh, he's going to harness all the ghosts. Maybe he needs to see Reginald. Maybe he's got to be real sober to see Reginald. Or he needs to see him? Or he. Oh, does he want to see his like lover, the guy there? Does he want to see his lover before the world ends? Like so he knows he's got to be really friggin' sober. What is this? The romantic episode? It's so cute. Does Diego believe Klaus, or is he assuming he's crazy from the withdrawal? Because he's talking about fighting in a war 30 years, 40 years ago, and he's just like, yeah, cool. 50 years ago. Aw. This episode is getting all the feels. Brotherly love, romantic love. Oh my God. I love it. Oh, and then you got Ellen Page and Vanya and Leonard here. Their love thing. What this whole episode's revolving around couple love. How are you not freaking out? He should just punch her right in the face so she gets angry and then the whole house collapses. I don't agree in abuse. I'm just she needs to be angry to say, "Of course. He had to." It's cuz like a Dark Phoenix saga, she's too unstable. It's uncontrollable. Yeah, cuz we're such best friends for 2 days. Vanya, you are too easy. You got to hold out a little, Vanya. 3 days, you're already like living with the guy, banging him. Horrible. That's pretty cool. Building your new body. That's pretty clever. I've never seen that in a movie or TV. Candy altered to taste like an era? That's crazy. And I get it. I mean, like, people might be like, what does an era taste like? But I can imagine. In what time is this? Is like, I mean, like, is this like an alternate dimension reality or like way in the future? Because they got high technology. A Johnny's flamethrower. I can't tell if she's tricking him into doing something or that if she's really this cool because she's friggin' awesome right now. And she's like flirting with him. And I almost feel like she's buttering him up clearly, but I also think she's just a cool chick. She's the apocalypse girl. She looks worried. Like, is that candy tainted with something that like stops him from using his powers? I'm thinking really deep here. Now, Klaus isn't using drugs and went back in time. Luther now knows about his father. All this stuff's happening that didn't happen. That would alter time greatly, unless all that happened. But like, how did it happen? Luther should grab her and just throw her to California. See Champ Bear back there? I'm going to talk about those bears at the end, the Care Bears over here. I'm going to talk about them at the end. See him? Sorry, guys. You mean to tell me in all that time they never snuck up again? Did something really bad happen right after that? He reminds me of Frankenstein, like Frankenstein's monster, where he just like falls all. I mean, not for nothing. He's lived like this for years now. Wouldn't he? Why is he so clumsy and doofy? Are those have they been sitting there all this time, or did she sneak up there and add new ones? Nope, they've been sitting there all this time. What, like 15, 20 years? What did they say? I think it's 17 years later. I would have took my shirt and went like this on the top a little bit. Blowing ain't gonna get it. Oh, la, la, la. Ugh. Great, Luther. You just ruined the whole moment and destroyed her fun. Because she got married and you ran away or something. Yeah, come to think of it, they don't really do anything. It's episode 6, and we've never seen him just like go out. Like Luther's life, like she obviously went out, became famous, had a kid, got married. Luther, like, got injected with a serum, went to the moon, came back, and just hides in the Umbrella Academy house. So she must not have said anything, because why would she be burning the evidence? She must have not said anything. And what is her plan? To do what he said and live there? The problem with this is Hazel's saying that because he's in love with the donut lady. Cha-Cha doesn't have like anybody there. What reason does she have to want to stay? Unless it's to just not destroy the world? Oh my God, look, he's out back like schmooching with her. Oh, now she figured it out. It's for selfish reasons. So now she's not going to feel so guilty about offing him. Is that what's going to happen? Now she's going to be like, oh, you selfish fuck. Now I'm going to friggin' kill you because you're thinking about yourself, not us. I knew. I was literally just going to say punch him in the gut. I didn't think he really would. But that's great. This is real too. This is totally what people would do. How fucked up is that? He's bribing him like, if you untie me, I'll let you talk to your dead ex-girlfriend. I don't hate Klaus for this. I don't hate Diego for this or Klaus for this. I actually love Diego for this because he's actually showing he's a good guy, which he has been. I was hard on Diego in the first episode. Oh, he just got popped, didn't he? That happened way too quick. Klaus, duck! I thought that bomb that went off was his guts exploding. That happened so quick. They went to the friggin' war scene and he just boom shot. I thought he got capped in the head, but still. I mean, we obviously knew this guy died, so it's not shocking or anything. It's just sad. I wonder if Klaus would have stayed if the guy didn't die. Probably. And why did he come back? Is it because the guy died, or did he? It's just a coincidence that he came back after like a year. Oh, that's right. Diego doesn't know she's alive. And did she tell Pogo that he offed her? There's Pogo. Uh, Diego, did you not see her look over your shoulder and hesitate? I know it's a show. This is becoming a regular saying in this house. Everyone's just like, oh, Reginald's not here. Free for all. But they're all figuring it out at the same exact time. Did he just did he just eat the entire thing? I just ate 10 hot dogs? Is that what he said? She's got very interesting hair. If you really look at it, that would probably be expensive as hell to do at a salon. It's all the curls going up, then it fades into like two or three different shades and colors and gets dark and then up in a bun. That is some serious hair. She must spend a lot of time, totally irrelevant to the story, but just noticing it in the quiet time. All right, that's the H. Hargraves. Oh. Oh, I love this song. Dancing in the Moonlight. This is sweet. This is pretty cool. and Luther is normal size. It's very interesting. It's a different guy singing too. I wonder who's singing this. He knows how to dance. Uh, See, this is throwing me off now. Why is he so slick and good? He's like a good dancer, suave and everything. Why is he so doofy and clumsy? I know his body is large, but if you had those kind of moves, after years you would get used to the size and you wouldn't lose your slickness. Like I was twice the size I am. I wasn't like like a doofus and banged into walls and fell over all the time when I was bigger. I'm faster now, but I still got control of my body. This is really cool. I want to see how they're really dancing though, because what I just said, where Luther's so doofy now, I want to see how he danced like that as Big Luther. I mean, he was doing the whole thing dance. Aw. Is this really happening though, or is this like in their heads? Because that's not how Luther looks right now. Is he gonna wake up and he like never? Oh, he really did do it. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like he was still sitting on the bench and that's what he thought he should have done, but never did. Oh, that's sweet. What is it? Oh my god, the episode's almost over. Oh, I thought he fucking stabbed her. He stunned her. Is this when he switches and says kill Hazel? Protect Harold. Protect Harold Jenkins. Is this when he writes kill Hazel? Who's Harold Jacobs? Kill Harold Jacobs. I knew it. So I so he did write the Hazel one. Oh my god, I thought he was going to shoot her in the back of the head. Oh shit. Ah, I thought she was going to say, Watch, he comes out and he's shot. Watch, he's going to just appear and he's going to be bleeding or something, but like as five, little five. What is she shooting at? He teleported. So he... Oh, she's going to find something. Is it the journal? Reginald's? Yup, Reginald's journal. Finally, she gets the friggin' hint. So Reginald knew all about it. Keep her sedated. She's highly powerful. Reginald obviously knew, keeping her sedated. He knew, though. He's trying to use her for something. They end these episodes so amazingly. It's him. It's his arm. It's Dave, his army buddy. It's his army lover, Dave. You shot too many times at nothing. Can she teleport? If not, then she's dead. Is that the end of her? I loved her character. Oh my god, he's just destroying everything. Oh my god, that dude just got blown. He just murdered people. He is not afraid. What is happening? Because he did that, it altered everything? I literally have chills for the last 2 minutes. Where is it going? I want to know where it stops. What is happening? I love Five. He's so good. Such a good actor. Harold Jacobs? Is that Harold Jacobs? Harold Jenkins. Harold Jenkins. Exactly, Diego. Great question. He don't know either. Dear God, guys, that was a kind of slow episode in the beginning, but very interesting. Actually, not slow in the beginning. We saw Klaus start off in the 1960s in the war. Very insane episode. The end there, I'm willing to bet the handler is fine. We already saw she has very powerful abilities. So she's probably not dead. She probably teleported out of there because she obviously could teleport. She teleported to wherever Cha-Cha and Hazel were in the last episode, and she's extremely powerful. So whatever she is, she can't be dead. But he blew up the whole facility where they shuttle the little cylinders, blew up all the briefcases, and took off, and then went back in time. So everything we just saw technically didn't happen. Because he went back to like the beginning of this episode and it's going to start over. But we learned a lot. Basically, most of the episode was us learning about their relationships. It was a lot of flashbacks. So even though none of that kind of happened, it was like basically establishing all the relationships and what was going on. But now, remember, because he is now where he is, the only thing that is the biggest thing is Vanya doesn't know that Leonard has Reginald's diary, because it is prior to that, and we don't know if that's going to happen now. Because if you remember, at this point is when Vanya came downstairs, or is this, or actually no, this might be right after Vanya left. I don't know. I'm not positive if this is right before Vanya came downstairs or right after they like got bitched out by her and she left. That's very important, because if she had already left, then she still could find the diary. But definitely crazy stuff going on. The end there got crazy. Number 5, amazing actor. Don't want to go too much into it, keep this any longer than I have to. So thank you for watching, guys. Hey guys, you just watched Umbrella Academy. If you want to watch more recent episodes, click over here. If you want to watch something else I do, like a trailer reaction, some kind of other wacky thing I do, click here. If you want to subscribe to my channel, click right here. Comments down below, like and subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.